All right, we're going to look at this example. Me personally, I think it was the worst play executed in 2K12 I've ever seen so far. We're going to look at this and see what is what. We see the Denver Nuggets and Cleveland Cavaliers. First and foremost, the passing needs to be corrected in this game. Someone needs to desperately take a look at why these players defensively are not playing the basketball and they're just playing the offensive player. It's great that they're keeping an eye on the offensive player. However, they need to keep an eye on the basketball because the basketball is the most important object on the court because it determines who wins and who loses. Not having these players keep an eye on the basketball continues to be a detriment to the game. Now, Ty Lawson, again, the foot planting um, is bad in this game. You can see how his feet skip. The ball also, since the animation doesn't move fluid, the ball will never hit the ground because the movement realistically isn't fluid here. So that's why the ball will never touch the ground. An animation is being forced here. The two-player animation where they collide is being forced. And Kyrie Irving, our players always seem to not, they seem to play defense, but when it's important, they seem to not really care. They will kind of step off or step away. As you can see, Kyrie Irving, we don't know what he's doing here, but again, with these animations being forced, Ty Lawson is wide open because of how bad the computer is playing defense. He will be forced into this spinning animation, or this is somewhat of a hesitation animation for probably for his skill set. So he was spin, again his feet sliding, no foot planting going on. He was spin, he's now wide open, and then here is where things take a turn for the bad. Lawson will pump fake, Varejao will go up. However, because this is a fouling animation, even though Anderson Varejao never touches Ty Lawson, there will be a foul called here because again, this is a fouling animation. This shows us that position doesn't matter here and that some of these outcomes are predetermined. So whether you're in position or not, the animation takes over and dictates the outcome. These are issues that we need the developers and designers of these games to pay attention to. They need to correct these issues, not to make the perfect game, but to make a more fluid game